Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on which part of the world you're watching from. Happy Friday! I think it is Friday for everyone around the world, so I am going to say it. Happy Friday, everyone. You made it to the end of the week. Congratulations. You survived yet another week. You deserve to be commended for that. Now you might be surprised. You might be thinking, what's he doing here? He's an hour early. And there is an explanation for that. So, as you can see from the stream title, which is literally just below me, we're here to check out that a lot of stuff happened yesterday. A lot of stuff. I haven't been keeping tabs with what's going on in the gaming industry, so I thought, you know, I owe them that. I owe people that, whether you're watching live or whether you come in and see this on other places later, whether you see the VOD later, I'm like, I should do a recording of myself reacting. Plus, I saw a lot of people reacting to this. I saw a lot of people, you know, on social media. You watch this stuff, right? We see things happening online. So I saw that there were, apart from the Final Fantasy VII Remake stuff, which I've seen people literally losing their mind. It's like this game came out today for the first time ever. And that just goes to show you how much of a connection people have with semi-portable hardware and how much they appreciate it when they can play their games anywhere. So yeah, today everyone's raving about Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I can't tell you how happy I am for that game because, you know, it's a Final Fantasy game and it was a great game. I feel like it didn't get the reception that it deserved when it came out on the PS5 originally, but now everyone's giving it the attention it deserves, the acceptance it deserves, and I feel like, hi there, Vianney Fanti, I feel like the same will happen with Rebirth when that eventually comes out on all platforms as well, and especially the Switch 2, which is an amazing device, I have to say. So yeah, apart from that, there were some other game announcements yesterday, and they just like flew right over my head, and I'm like, no, hang on a second, I've got to give them the attention they deserve. I saw some screenshots and a clip from Fable, but I haven't seen the whole thing. So that's what we're here to do. We're here to watch the Xbox. You're going to see me react live to the Xbox presentation and check out those games and see what they're all about. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing for the first hour of this stream. Hi there, everyone. How's it going? I hope you're all doing well. We've got some new followers. Dark Prince Gaming, from what I can see. This, we got a good vibe going on. If only I could get some of those people to actually come to the stream and watch it, right? But anyway, that's going to happen too eventually. And we've got some other things going on for when we play Pokemon Legends later on. Something that started yesterday. But until then, let's focus on what we want to do right now, right? So, if you'd like to join me over here, if you'd like to join me in the living room, hello, where we can watch the Xbox Developer Direct. I think you can see it as well. Yeah, there it is. All right, let's hit play. I mean, I don't want to wait too much on this. I don't want to give too much of a prologue on this. I mean, it's about 52 minutes. We might not watch the whole thing. Like, I think they've got some racing games and stuff, like Forza Horizon or something like that. If they do, I might not be too keen on that. I don't know. I'll see. I'll check it out. We'll see how it goes. But if it's like any of those racing games and stuff, because you know me, I'm not too huge on racing games unless it's something like Mario Kart where you can actually relate to it in one way or another. Or, I mean, even if it's a Final Fantasy racing game, I won't play it unless it's something like Chocobo Racing and they stick it in the game like they did with Rebirth. Other than that, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy a racing game. Like me, myself, I am a Formula One fan, not a follower. I do sometimes, and especially in previous years for work, or because some of my friends used to follow Formula One, I myself was a little bit tracking it. Let's say I was tracking it, you know. I think that's a racing term that's suitable. But other than that, I wasn't too crazy on it. So yeah, not too hot on the racing games there. But that's enough of me blabbing. Like I'm sitting there looking at a black screen. That's not what you want to see, right? All right, let's make this screen larger and let's hit go. Here marks 25 years of Xbox, a milestone that celebrates the diverse storytellers, teams, and fans who bring these worlds to life. Let's take a closer look at some of the amazing games this year, straight from the creators building them. All games shown today are available on day one with Xbox Game Pass. Of course, they're available on other consoles as well, right? All games shown are also Xbox Play Anywhere. Buy once, play on Xbox consoles, Xbox on PC, and Xbox Cloud with cross-save and cross-progression. Enjoy the show! I am so going to get muted for this, but, you know, I don't care. I wanted to share my reaction with everyone. All right, if it gets too dark, I might have to turn on my light, but for now, I think I'll leave it like this. Ooh, rated 18. Why? What are we going to see? Uh-huh. Well, you've been warned. Hello, fella. Oh, they're all serious. Look at them. They're on a mission. Is that too loud? Wait, first of all, can you hear it? Hey, gaming tech guy. Hi there. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Here's the issue. You can't hear it. Okay. How we go about this? No, not browser. Oh, hang on. We just go to Chrome, don't we? Let's try that again. There we go. Now you can hear it. And I'm going to turn it up. That might be a bit too loud. I want it to be as loud as I am. Where am I? Alright, that should be enough. That should be good. Gaming Tech Guy, thanks for the follow.
I'm not sure what to do with my hands.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Alright, developer direct. We've got 4 of them. Game Freak. Game Freak. You know, Game Freak are the ones who made Pokemon. So, essentially, today is a Game Freak stream. Alright. First game. So, from what I can see, they're showing 3 games? That's all? What, like a whole hour? Just 3 games? Okay, this is going to be a good presentation.
Welcome to this world-first look at Forza Horizon 6.
Aww.
I'm Tom Noah, design director for Forza Horizon, and I can't wait to show you what the teams at Playground Games and Turn 10 have been working on.
Okay. And I'm Don Arceta, art director for Forza Horizon.
So this is going to be like 20 minutes of Forza Horizon? I'm sorry, you don't have to watch.
The Horizon Festival is a celebration of beautiful cars, hit music, and breathtaking locations around the world.
Maybe you could stick...
And now we're taking you to the place we've wanted to visit for a very long time.
Maybe you could merge 007 games with this? Ooh, Nihon!
We designed a campaign that really focuses on your journey. You don't start as a superstar of the festival,
they do the last one in Australia?
Racing champion, or even a rookie. You'll start out as just a tourist in Japan.
Just a tourist?
Your first goal is to join the Horizon
is to reach
Festival
the goal.
by completing the Horizon qualifier.
Your first goal is to reach the goal.
After that,
literally.
You'll rise through the ranks, unlocking wristbands as you complete races in faster, more exciting cars.
Okay, wake me up when it ends.
At the end of each round, you must prove you're ready to move up by completing spectacular events to unlock your next wristband. These include classic Horizon showcases and our new Horizon Rush events, where you show off your skills.
Wouldn't it be awesome if you got a
like this one at the dock?
Wouldn't it be awesome if you got a Forza game, and with the Forza game you got a coupon to get a real life, an IRL Lamborghini? Like, you know how you get stuff like they give you statues and stuff, like in certain games you get a statue of a character. Wouldn't it be awesome if they gave you like the game came with an IRL statue of the in-game characters, which is a car. So you get to drive the Lambo in the game, but you also get to drive it in real life. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Okay. Back to the
in
show.
Tokyo City. When you finally earn your gold wristband, you get
only
access
that was
to
real life.
Legend Island, an exclusive region of the world with unique events, tracks, and areas to explore. And that will be a true accomplishment. Throughout that journey, all of Japan outside the Horizon Festival is yours to explore at your own pace. So,
Isn't that Mr.
let's talk
Bean's
about
car?
the location we've all been waiting for.
Yokohama. I know there's an F1
Japan
track
is
in
the
Yokohama.
ideal location for our biggest, most exciting game yet. Full of beautiful landscapes
Bang.
and stunning contrasts of rural and urban,
You know when
modern and traditional.
when the fog comes down real low and
This
you
is
can't
our
see
largest
anything?
map, full of verticality, diverse biomes,
Oh, the cherry blossoms.
seasonality, and breathtaking driving experiences.
It snows a lot in Japan.
Elevated by Japan's unique car culture. So we knew from the start that we wanted to deliver the most compelling and
Japan has a
authentic game
sick
possible. To help us create those
car
experiences
culture.
in-game, we sought out advice and insight from people who've lived with Japanese car culture their entire lives.
I mean, just think of the car industry that Japan has. Like, just think of all the cars that are made in Japan, right? Honda, Toyota, Suzuki, Mitsubishi. What am I not thinking of? Hyundai's Korean, I think. There's so many. They just popped up in my head right now. But there are so many companies, so many car companies and industry and dealers that were born in Japan, and they remain there. They're spread it out throughout the world, right? They're like literally go to any road right now, I dare you, and count. Just sit there for like 2 minutes and count the Japanese cars. Like you will probably see at least 20 go by, at least at minimum.
As someone who grew up in Los Angeles and Tokyo, both cities known for car culture, I developed a passion for cars early. I've also worked extensively supporting creative collaborations between Japanese and Western video game studios. Over the course of production, I had many conversations with the team about the nuances and the details of Japanese culture.
Wait, is that Ghost of Tsushima?
These and Forza Horizon 6.
Nissan.
As an example, when we discussed naming options for the player home at Tokyo Docks, we discussed the building number, picking 7 and 8 because those
6,
two
7.
numbers are considered fortunate in Japan.
Really?
In fact, these numbers
Why?
are also part of a well-known Japanese proverb, Nanakorobi
Nanako-
Yaoki,
Nana.
which
Go.
means never give up.
No, sorry.
When our team builds a
Nanahachi.
Forza Horizon game, we focus on the essence of the place, what
Nice
makes it
tats.
special and unique. At the start of
Tats. I
production,
said
our
tats.
team traveled to
As in
Japan to
tattoos.
capture reference for everything. Time lapses of real Japanese skies, photogrammetry of trees and geology, scans of roads and buildings, and things as simple as water kick-up and the way fallen cherry blossoms respond to passing cars. From these references, we then work to capture the soul of those places, adapting it for Horizon's open-world gameplay. And since Japan is home to driving experiences unlike anywhere else, that process begins with the roads. Inspired by the C1 Loop, Ginkgo Avenue, and mountain passes,
Ginkgo.
like Mount Haruna and Bandai Atsuma.
Bandai.
Then we layer in the details around them,
Bandai
creating
Namco.
a world where every road leads to discovery. For this game, we've built our biggest urban area yet. Our Tokyo City is 5 times larger than anything we've designed before, with
Actually
multiple districts.
stuck Tokyo
each
City
with
in the
a
game.
unique
Oh my
identity.
god.
We work to create a
That's the
city
actual
where
city,
every
right?
road, every corner, and every shortcut is
Oh
fun
my
to drive
God.
and a delight to explore.
Okay, this is just a driving simulator at this point.
Seasonal change in Japan is
This is
dramatic,
amazing.
and these changes are widely
Huge
celebrated
work.
in local culture. We've captured that in game so that you'll see those changes reflected in the world around you as you explore. That sense of exploration is at the heart
Exceed.
of the game. Everything you find on your road trip in Japan is something for you to collect.
Dang.
Cars, houses, landmarks, mascots, and more,
Eiffel
all
Tower?
tracked in your adventure journal.
Japan's car culture is one of the reasons we've been so excited for this location. And Forza Horizon 6 will feature more than 550 cars at launch.
Dude, I don't
Those
care about
cars
the
will
car, I just
have
want to
new
explore
body
the city.
kits, new Forza Aero, and the ability to paint liveries on windows. We've also fully overhauled our roster to be better balanced across all performance
I actually
classes.
really want to
from D
explore
to our
Japan,
new top-end
like a lot.
R-Class for track-focused cars.
It's one of my top
We've
2
improved how each car is affected by the
cities
world.
to
For
explore.
example, with new cosmetic tyre wear, so each car responds authentically as you rack up the miles on those iconic Japanese roads. With more cars on day one than ever before,
Japan and New York City.
we've also created new
Those
ways to expand your car collection as you
Ooh.
explore.
Ew!
Parked on driveways around the world,
Why'd you
you'll
do
encounter
that?
our new aftermarket cars.
What did the car do to
They're
you?
always bargains and include some extremely rare
Nice.
and unique cars to show off in your garage.
Is Kia Japanese? No, Kia's Korean.
We're not just bringing classic JDM to life, but also showcasing some of the newest, most exciting cars in the world. And Forza Horizon 6 cover car is one of them.
Cover car? Oh, on the cover.
The GR GT is a race-derived road car that combines motorsport performance with road-going excellence.
Mitsubishi?
And our game is the ideal place to experience the most
Mitsubishi.
modern iteration of Kazoo Racing's relentless pursuit of Japanese engineering perfection.
Gazoo? Gazoo in the zoo?
Our cars sound better than ever, with greater detail and remastered audio, all brought to life by new acoustic modeling technology, simulating the soundscape of the world.
I must need to do so much work on this. That's something.
Music is a huge
I had a friend in high school who we used to watch the Formula One races together, and whenever they would stop, there were certain points in the races where they would turn towards the engine. They would put you in the camera would go inside the cockpit, and whenever they would do that, you could hear the engines like really loud. You could hear the one engine from that car, from that specific car that was in the camera was in the cockpit. And whenever that would happen, my friend would be like, stop talking. I want to hear the engine. And I was like, why? What are you going to hear? And like, he was like, you can hear very specific details about the car by the way the engine hums. I don't know what kind of details. I have no idea about cars, but he was always like very insistent, and he would be able to tell certain things about the race, about how the race was going to go. Like, especially if the camera was inside one of the leading cars, in the cockpit of one of the leading cars, he was able to tell if that car was about to go in for a pit stop, or how long he had to go, or how much gas it still had, things like that. He couldn't predict it like exactly, but he was able to tell very, very minute, very detailed things like that. And I was always impressed, and that's how I started following Formula One. He sort of made me follow it. My friend made me follow it because he was so obsessed with, and he still is to this day. Like, he told me when I met him last, he told me he's got a collection of all the figures, the Formula One figures in his house. He slowly started collecting them, and over time, he made a whole sort of temple, a mini temple inside his house, or something like that. And yeah, he's got all the from the 90s. He's got the Ferrari, the Schumacher Ferrari, and all that. And yeah, he was so passionate about it that it was how can I say, what's the word I'm looking for? It was he gave me the bug, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it was sort of like that. And that's how every time when that happened, my mind went straight back to those times when we'd be talking and my friend would be like, shh, I want to hear the engine. And when the camera would pan out, would go back to showing us the race, I'd be like, oh yeah, okay. He'd be like, okay, what were we talking about? Go back to the conversation. All right.
part of the Horizon Festival, and we're curating a diverse track list from around the world, including exciting Japanese artists, so you can choose your perfect soundtrack, whether
J-pop,
racing, cruising, or drifting. And to complement the visual contrast of our map, we've captured extensive field recordings across all 4 seasons in Japan, creating a rich and truly authentic world for you to experience.
That is real.
In Forza Horizon 6, you'll have new ways to shape that world with features that let you make a life for yourself in Japan. Our new customizable garages are the perfect place to do that. You'll find one of these
modern, but
at
also
every
Japanese. I love the
house,
architecture.
big enough for multiple cars, where you can freely decorate the entire space. And when you're done, you can invite your friends over to see what you've built. But the ultimate place to express your creativity is the estate. This mountain valley starts off completely empty and overgrown.
Greenery.
But once you unlock it, you can build and decorate directly in the open world here.
Dang,
Anything
blew
you
my mind.
construct is permanent and visitable by your friends.
Like, you're never going to be able to do this in real life, so you might as well do it in the game.
Forza Horizon being the open world driving game for everyone. We'll be carrying forward all of our accessibility features from previous games. We'll also be adding in new options
And be
like
enhancing
proximity radar for competitive players and auto drive for players who want to lean back and appreciate the world in motion.
Coming soon to a Mercedes car near you.
Accessibility feature is customizable high contrast mode, making the open world
I know some people use this,
visually accessible to everyone.
but
No
it's just so
matter how
intense.
you and your friends play, you can customize Forza Horizon 6 so you can play together.
Japan is world-renowned for its car meets, like Daikoku, and inspired by these experiences, Forza Horizon 6 will include new, open-world car meets. These are places where you can show off your cars and characters, download tunes and liveries, and even buy a copy of the cars you see. Then head out
You know, in the 80s, they used to do this in real life.
together to explore, where you'll find classic events like street races and our new Toge battles, iconic nighttime races down Japanese mountain passes.
Drifting.
There's more to do in the open world than ever before, with new shared experiences like Horizon Time Attack circuits. These are seamlessly part of the open world, with no loads, no matchmaking, just a truly social experience with you, your friends, and the in-world leaderboard.
Drift.
Playing together is easier and more rewarding than ever.
Raise the handbrake. Lift the handbrake.
Forza fans are incredibly creative, making everything from liveries to race events and scenic locations to explore. To support your creativity, we've added the ability to start building from anywhere, as well as loads of other player-requested improvements, all of which are also available in the estate and the customizable garage. We also know you love to collaborate, so in Forza Horizon 6, we're making building fully multiplayer. In
Why do you get to build?
You and your friends
It's a
can build
racing
anything
game.
you can imagine together.
I don't like it when games randomly add elements from other genres or other types of games that don't belong in that genre. They randomly add it in just so they can. It seems like a lame and a desperate attempt to bring in more audiences. It's like you're screaming out, "Hey, look at me! I could do that too." What are you trying to be? Are you trying to be Minecraft? Are you trying to be what? Age of Empires? Or are you being a strategy game? What is this? Like, you can, I get that it's just building your own garage, but still building stuff. It's Forza Horizon. You're supposed to be able to just drive around and that's it. Race your friends, get your car, pimp it up how you like it, and show it off. What's all this building stuff? Am I going to buy a house? Are you going to bring in a wife and kids? Am I going to have to buy that car through? Are you going to give me a job? Am I going to have to get a mortgage in order to afford the building that I want? The garage? What is all this? I don't know. It's just a little bit, it's a little bit funny when they do these things.
From everyone here at Playground Games and Turn 10 Studios, we hope you've enjoyed this first look at some of the new features we've been working on and that you're as excited as we are for the game. We'll be launching on Xbox and PC on the 19th of May.
I'm not going to play it.
If you're a Forza fan on PlayStation, we'll be welcoming you to Japan later this year when our PlayStation version is ready.
Wait, what just happened? What just happened? What is the world turning upside down or something? This is an Xbox showcase, and someone had the nerve to use the word PlayStation. Much more than that, they had the audacity to announce one of their games for the PlayStation. Wow, the world is changing What happened to the console wars? What happened to the exclusivity deals? What happened to this? Is a game that never comes out on PlayStation. What are you doing? Are you crossing fields now? Are you? Oh wow, that's something. This is really something. Times have really. But see, this is what they're doing now. They're like, no, we're friendly with everyone. We're open. We're inclusive. And in reality, they're like, look, we're giving it to the PlayStation, but it's better on our console. It's more. It has all the features on our console, so you know where to play it.
Now, though, stay tuned for more updates about the game over the coming months. And thanks for joining us. We can't wait to see you in Forza Horizon 6 as we discover Japan together.
This is a Microsoft game. They're not going to just give it to Sony. The only reason they give it to Sony is if they were desperate for sales. That's the only reason I can think of. What? Okay. 1 Transformers, 2 Gundam. I'm thinking Gundam because it was Japanese, but what are you doing? Okay, before we move on, I need to turn on the light because it's freaking dark in here now. Okay, give me a sec. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Let us continue. What's next? Game Freak. Okay, this should be way more interesting. There's something I might play, you know? Something I might consider playing. What is this? What are we looking at?
皆さんこんにちは。ゲームフリークのゼネラルプロデューサー大森茂です。ここは東京にあるゲームフリークのオフィスです。ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはかつてない新しい体験を作り出すことに主眼を置いたゲームフリーク独自の取り組みギアプロジェクトから生まれた新しい挑戦です。これまでもポケットモンスターシリーズのほかソリティバ、ギガレッカーなどさまざまなオリジナルゲームタイトルを世に送り出し常に新しいアイデアや世界観の構築に挑戦しています。ビースト・オブ・リンカネーションはまさに新しい体験ができるゲームです。遠い未来、文明崩壊後の汚れに侵食された日本、そして一人と一匹のアクション RPG というゲームプレイで構築されています。この美しくも過酷なビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界で皆さんにも臨場感あふれる冒険を味わっていただくことができればと心から願っています。
Wow!
これまではポケットモンスターシリーズでバトルプランナーやサウンドマネージャーを務めてきました。ただ、新しいゲームに挑戦したいという強い衝動もずっとあったんです。
Yeah, of course. I imagine like a lot. You gotta understand that a lot of these people, they've probably been working on the same types of games for literally 20 to when did Pokemon Red come out? 1998, I think. No, it was after that. 99, somewhere before 2000, just before 2000. So it's close to over 25 years. They've been working on the same type of game. They've just been trying to reshuffle things to make it look better, to make it look prettier. But it's pretty much just been the same game, right? The same formula, you know, catch monsters, raise monsters, make them look cool, make them look bigger, create more of them. And it must have made their life so miserable doing the same thing over and over. No matter how much, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I'm talking from experience. No matter how much you love something, no matter how much you enjoy something, no matter how passionate you are about something, repetition kills that passion. Repetition is the end to all passion. You don't have to ask me about it. You don't have to take my word for it. Ask it literally any married person, right? They're passionate about the person they get married to, but because they see that person literally every day, they're likely to get divorced or something, or, you know, friction is created because of that repetition, because you see them every day. You take it for granted, or you just don't want to do it anymore. You want to take a break, but you're not able to, you know, especially when it comes to work, when that thing becomes your livelihood and you become dependent on it. You can't take a break from it. You can't, even when you take days off, it's still in there. It's still in your mind. You're still thinking that, like, oh, I've got to go back to it. I have to keep doing it. So yeah, these people, I understand if some of them broke away from that thing and created this thing, which is entirely different. It has nothing to do with Pokemon. Not a single peep, not a single mention of Pikachu or bloody Lucarios or battles or anything like that. Well, it does have battles, but different types of battles. I love the wolf. Oh, it's bleeding. Oh, poor thing.
最初は黙々とそのゲームである感覚を自分の心に問いかけることから始めていました。世界観もキャラクターもゲームデザインも決めずに、ただどんな感覚がいいんだろうと探っていました。そうしているうちにぬくもり、頼もしさ、そして寂しさが入り混じったような感覚が最もしっくりきたんです。自分の心に反応しました。隔離された主人公エマとこの世界を一緒に旅していく役割のある相棒クーもその過程で生まれました。
Okay, this must have been born. The word loneliness stands out to me because he must have created this during COVID, because that's when the whole loneliness epidemic started. You know, of course, now it's more prominent than ever, you know, because we have issues with the male loneliness epidemic and all that. But I feel like it started during COVID when people weren't able to see one another, and we were so lonely back then. So yeah, that's probably when they started creating this game. I'm assuming, right? That's just an assumption. I don't know anything.
古島からビースト・オブ・リンカネーションのコンセプトを聞いてとても興味を惹かれ、すぐに参加しようと心に決めました。長年ゲームフリークではポケットモンスターシリーズを通じて生き物やパートナーを描いてまいりました。しかし今回のプロジェクトでは過酷な世界を相棒と共に旅をするという体験を目指しています。汚れと呼ばれる寄生植物が蔓延している世界がかつての文明の廃棄を覆い尽くすほどまでに植物が生い。
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Nier. The Nier series. Square Enix, Yokotaro, you know, all that.
茂った過酷な環境となっており、ダイナミックな移動が要求されます。このような経緯で血を吐いて自由に操ることのできる鶴のような神をエマの能力にすることになり、プロトタイプも出来上がってきました。そしてそれがエマという人物のバックグラウンドとキャラクターデザインを形作っていったんです。
これまでゲームフリークは動植物や自然と真摯に向き合ってきました。形状を自由に変えられて武器のように鋭くなりつつも美しい、そんな中核となるモチーフとして植物を選びました。ただ単に美しい植物を風景で表現するだけではなく、遊びにも植物を取り入れました。しっくりとくるモチーフを見出し、ゲームデザインとモチーフを紐付けることはポケットモンスターシリーズの開発を通じて培ってきた重要なステップです。モチーフが決まった段階でコンセプトアーティストの幸田一馬さんご協力のもと、この世界のビジュアルを形作っていくことにしました。エマとクーの姿を思い描いた時、 自然に支配される世界の舞台として日本がぴったりだと考えました。
I can't see messages on other streaming platforms apart from Twitch.
山々に囲まれた自然豊かな風景と SF が入り混じった世界をエマとクーが歩く姿を自然にイメージできました。さらに植物をモチーフとした重要な存在として植物と動物が融合した生物でもある腐植体も出来上がっていきました。腐植体のデザインは当時私が注目していたデジタルアーティストの森田裕樹さんにお願いすることにしました。
世界の舞台を作るのと同時にエマとクーの物語を作り上げていきました。ストーリーの舞台は西暦4026年の日本です。はるか昔に発生した汚れという名の寄生植物の影響で人類の大半が消滅した後の世界です。エマは腐植体を狩り、その汚れを自分の体に封じ込めることができるという特別な能力を持っています。ただそれがゆえにエマは恐れられ、人々が住むコロニーから隔離され暮らしています。エマと彼女の相棒となるクーは日本の東の地で出会います。そのクーの目的がこのゲームの謎の一つでもあります。
名前は何だ？クーだ。クーから目を離さない方がいい。
ああ、分かってる。
Okay. What's that?
封じ後エンバー。お前に輪廻の獣討伐の命。
Beast of Reincarnation。
都に迫る輪廻の獣を討伐するにはエマとクーの力を強化していく必要があります。そのためにこの世界に存在する強力な腐植体主を討伐し、その力を取り込んでいくことになります。汚れを封じることができるエマにしかできない特別な役目です。腐植体はこの世界の畏怖の対象であり、最も象徴的な存在です。汚れに寄生されて巨大化していった生物たちです。エマとクーが戦う強力な敵です。腐植体は汚れを吐き、その巨体で世界を蹂躙していきました。腐植体の中でもひときわ大きい主と呼ばれる存在は植物を操り自身の支配地域に汚れの森を呼び出します。汚れの森に入ると周囲の環境がガラッと変わります。手強い腐植体が襲いかかり、プレイヤーの行く手を阻むのです。そしてこの世界にはゴーレムというもう一つの勢力があります。ゴーレムは過酷な世界を生き残るため、かつての人間が魂を機械の体に転送した姿です。2000年の間に凄まじい戦闘技術を身につけましたが、一方で魂は劣化してしまっていて暴走しています。
I mean, I understand you want to introduce the game, but it's a thin line, isn't it?
長い旅をサポートするブラッド、カグラであったり、あとは
See, this is something I'd like to.
エマと同じように腐植体を連れた剣士とも巡り合います。
This is something I'd like to see in the game.
とどめはきちんとさせる。
Okay.
エマとクーは同じく汚れの力を宿していて、互いにその力を影響させ合いながら戦います。例えばエマが敵の動きを見極め攻撃を受け流すと、クーに力がたまり開花技という強力な効果を持った技を発動できます。
Interesting combat system.
開花技を放てばさらに次のアクションの選択肢に幅が広がります。例えばある開花技を使うとエマはヒガンマの大輪を探してその大輪に跳躍して兜割りを行うことができます。また別の開花技を使えば敵を縛りエマの強力な闘技を敵に叩き込むことができます。開花技の選択中は
Yeah, I noticed that time slows down. That really reminds me of Final Fantasy VII Remake.
スキルを磨くほどにエマとクーの連携はエマのように考えること
It's similar to choosing the next command to
ターンベースの
activate in a turn-based RPG. I like that.
スキルを磨くほどにエマとクーの連携は研ぎ澄まされていきます。互いに補い合う関係で2人は常につながっているんです。
Just like controlling only one character in Final Fantasy VII Remake.
スキルツリーがあり、エマが行動すればクーに影響を与え、クーが行動すればエマに影響が与えられるようにしました。
It also reminds me of God of War. How Emma and Ku
装備できるスキルも多くなります。 様々なスキルを組み合わせることで独自のプレイスタイルを作っていくことができるんです。
Like in God of War, where you didn't actually control Atreus, you just had him there, and you could push buttons to have him use certain skills, but you didn't actively control his movements. I think it's the same way here. You don't actively control the wolf. What's his name? Ku. You can just push buttons during battle and have him use certain moves or have him learn certain techniques outside of battle and use them when you're fighting. So I think there's a connection there. They've borrowed elements from other games, like when time slows down, that's from Final Fantasy VII Remake. And the thing with Ku, that's from God of War. So you can see certain elements they've taken from here and there. I think the apocalyptic world is from Nier Automata. The samurai thing is from Ghost of Tsushima. They've taken one thing, another thing, another thing, and they've just taken all of these things, they've just smashed them together. And that reminds me a little bit of what Sandfall Interactive did with Clair Obscur.
さらにエマとクーを結びつける霊秘石やエマが受け流しを行った際に発動する刀の効果を重ねていくことなどでより奥深い戦闘ができるようになっています。遠距離だけで戦う人もいればステルスだけで戦う人もいますし常にエマで戦闘を仕掛ける人もいればクーを先行させて戦わせる人もいます。エマとクーでどのような装備でどのような霊秘石と組み合わせて戦うのか、プレイヤーの皆さん次第です。皆さんがどんな意外な組み合わせを生み出すのか今からとても楽しみです。
はるか昔に
In these types of games, my battle system preference is I usually try to use. I'm not that good with stealth, so I usually try to attack from if stealth fails. Like I try to use stealth, but if that fails, I go to attacking from a distance. My last option is to get in their face and try to attack them because I don't know how strong they are. Like if the game doesn't tell you how strong an opponent is, I feel like it should be your last option to try to attack them head on.
汚れに追い尽くされた美しくも過酷な新たな世界、企画構想から6年間、私たちはこの世界に数えきれない秘密や奥深い魅力を散りばめることに全力を注いできました。すべてのプレイヤーの皆さんにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションの世界を体験していただける日が待ちきれません。本作は今年の夏、Xbox、PC、そしてプレイステーションでリリースされます。さらにビースト・オブ・リンカネーションは発売初日から Xbox ゲームパスでプレイ可能です。ぜひウィッシュリストにご登録ください。ゲームフリークが挑む渾身の新作、どうぞご期待ください。
I don't know. I'm not entirely sold on this. It looks pretty. It looks amazing visually, but I'm not entirely sold on this. Like I feel like I've played it before. I want to learn more about it. What's that? Oh, secret game. Nice. Double Fine. What are we doing? How long does this have to go? We're only halfway there. Dang. Reason I asked from where you passed. Alibi wasn't mentioned. Oh, yeah.
Hello, I'm Tim Schafer, founder and studio head of Double Fine Productions. And this is Elizabeth Larkin, senior tools programmer and junior in-house ceramicist. At Double Fine, we try to take a little time every so often to create quick game prototypes. Anyone in the company can pitch a game idea, and we have a vote on which ones we want to try to make. We forget the projects we're currently working on.
I didn't think that was important. Pokemon Master.
And we do this for 2 weeks. That's a fortnight. And we build a few of these experimental game prototypes. We call this process Amnesia Fortnight. We've had all sorts of great ideas come out of this process.
Stacking.
It's just like this clay. With a little bit of pressure and creativity, something interesting is created that wasn't there before. Our next game came out of Amnesia Fortnight. It's all about encouraging you to create with others, and then use what you create to destroy each other.
Well, if you want to talk about destroying each other, shouldn't you have thrown it at her? Wouldn't that have been more effective? At destroying each other?
Don't worry. It's easy to make a new pot if you're playing Kiln, our online multiplayer pottery party brawler.
I don't like this. I would never play this. Unless I was at a party or something and everyone was playing it. Otherwise, leave me out of it.
We love to explore new and original ideas here at Double Fine, alongside last year's Weird But Chill game Keeper, featuring surreal and dreamlike exploration.
You do you, mate.
The other side of that coin, bringing high-energy, expressive multiplayer action.
I don't know. It's colorful and fun.
You'll get a chance
and
today to see how we're
chill.
continuing to foster our spirit of creativity with this next game. Derek Brand spearheaded this pitch, and he's here today to talk about this fully realized Double Fine experience he's leading with his team.
Kiln is a multiplayer party brawler, and it's just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive destruction. We built this game to respond to your creative design choices, as well as your relentless cruelty to anthropomorphized clay pots.
Anthropomorphized clay pots. Well, you know what they say about clay pots?
As a concept
they start walking around, you got to smash
coming up
them.
with unique characters and environments at Double Fine.
I don't think anyone's.
But I also play a lot of action titles, which got me wondering, what would a game look like that included not just the cathartic element of destruction and action, but the equally cathartic act of creation I was familiar with as an artist? I stumbled on the answer one day.
Stuff, though.
What better solution than a pottery wheel? We wanted to give players the ability to create characters out of any shape and to make sure that what you make has a charming, animated personality. You start off as a little helpless, naked spirit. You're not capable of much in this state. Thankfully, you are capable of manipulating clay, and a pottery wheel is the perfect place for the creation of a new body. And when it comes time for destruction, those shapes needed to translate into capable fighters. Pots that can compete in challenges in a way that only pots can. Our game mode, Quench, brings all of that together in a 4v4 combat party atmosphere. You and your friends need to balance your pot's shape and abilities with its capacity for carrying water into enemy territory. Here, you'll navigate through the environment with your team's unique creations. Avoid or destroy incoming enemy warriors. And of course, fill your pot up with water to ultimately douse the enemy's kiln and win the game.
Got him once. Now keep at it.
Yeah, get him. Got to show off our award, right? Oh, several of them.
With
They've
Kiln,
done well.
we wanted to give players what we know they've always wanted from Double Fine.
The Telly
A
Award.
best-in-class pottery sim, of course. With this strange concept came lots of design challenges, though, because it's a game about pots that have to transform into bespoke ceramic warriors. We had to figure out how to make an art tool, a character builder, and a loadout system all together, while keeping the whole experience approachable for anyone, not just pottery masters. After many iterations balancing simulation with arcade-like simplicity, we landed on a design that lets you feel like a master potter who can easily make any pottery shape you could dream up, even if you've never seen a potter's wheel.
They made a game about pot.
It's weirdly satisfying. We've carefully married the clay technology with the behavior of the sculpting tools and controls to make sure anyone can pick it up in seconds.
Get that pot, man.
Refine it with sponges, shapers, and straight edge tools to get specific and make it yours.
I wonder how Snoop Dogg would feel about this game.
As you sculpt, you'll notice the game recognizing the different shapes you've made. It'll automatically detect when you're shaping things like cups, vases, bowls, and many more.
You know, there's different types of
pots. We had to ask
pots.
ourselves, if I was a vase, and this vase that I just made was now my body, what can I, as a vase, do?
Yeah, a pot. What can I, as pot, do?
Every pot in Kiln needs to have
probably
a core
be pretty
set of
high.
moves fit for a warrior.
Okay, I'll stop.
To run, jump,
I'm sorry,
attack,
it's difficult to take this game
and roll.
Seriously.
They also must have moves fit for a pot.
Because its own art style demands that you take it as a silly game, right? As something silly.
Each shape has its own unique way of performing.
I'm not mocking it.
And because your shape matters, the animation team has taken on the challenge of bringing those different
the game itself is silly.
In surprising
it's not
ways.
Something that
in addition to these core moves, each
demands seriousness
also has its own special
in
attack,
any way,
which we push to be the most fun and over-the-top moments in the game. Cups popping popcorn, bottles turning into swords.
And let's face it. Like, I don't think anyone watching this presentation will be like, "Oh, I got to mark the date when Pot comes out so I can play it," solo. Like, maybe they'll play it with their friends or online once or twice, and then they'll put it in their shelf or on their shelf or in their backlog or something, and that's where it'll remain. Like, they're making this game, and I feel like they have the luxury, considering they're a multi-award-winning studio, they have the luxury of making this game and not really caring about how much it sells or how well it performs. So yeah, and honestly, I feel like considering the previous games we've seen in this showcase or direct or whatever it is, I feel like it's a placeholder. I feel like they didn't have anything else to put here, so they just added this.
Jags blaring like megaphones.
Like, it feels like a commercial, if you know what I mean.
Everyone's shape is doing something different and exciting.
It's like we're taking a break for ads now.
As you fight over the water on the battlefield and try to extinguish your opponent's kiln, you'll have to pay attention to each map's unique nuances. Our mantra of shape matters carries over into our maps. We specifically designed our maps to integrate with how you choose to play and what pot you choose to play as. So you'll see things like secret tunnels that only fit certain size pots and pathways that are only traversable with certain shapes.
Okay,
You'll fight
I love
on
the
fractured, floating
the
pieces of
effort
ancient
on
history,
effort.
like an ancient Greek nightclub fit for Dionysus.
Ancient
It's
Greek
even got a dance
nightclub?
floor.
You don't want to know what ancient Greek
Navigate
nightclubs
Athena's
were,
giant
buddy.
strategic war map. Inflating sponge warriors with water to rearrange the battlefield to your advantage. Fight
Like,
in the
what do I mean when I say effort on effort? Is like I feel like they're wasting a lot of energy to show that they thought so much about this game, when in reality they probably spent like 2 weeks in creating it.
Egyptian god Set's dingy punk venue, complete with a mosh
Maybe
pit
2 months.
where only one pot can emerge unbroken.
Leverage your unique
There's like 50 of these games out there, right? Pop on Steam right now. You'll find 50
Everything
of these
from
games.
your size, your capacity to carry water, your speed to cross the battlefield, and other choices you can make will define how you want to approach your playstyle. Do you want a team full of large cups, maximizing your dousing potential?
Go back down, baby!
Or a team of tiny ninja saucers ready to quickly smash up anything that gets in their way? Or a unique combination you've discovered
But, you know,
that
I don't
balances
have to put
power
you
and
through
splash
this.
ability.
Instantly fast for invading enemy players and matches.
Oh, you're kidding? It's still going?
Online multiplayer party brawler, online multiplayer party brawler.
Stop it. Okay. Apologies, I shouldn't put you through that. Okay, what's next? Playground games. What is this?
Hi, welcome to Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep dive into a game we've been making here for a really, really long time.
Okay.
Fable.
Oh, Fable! Oh. Okay.
Playground Games is renowned for fun, immersive, and visually stunning open-world experiences. Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England.
Well, you've got your ducks in a row.
As Horizon has grown, so have we. Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about.
I've never played Fable before, but I've heard a lot about it.
First open-world action RPG, And we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the franchise. And although our game is a new beginning, I think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy that we all love.
All right.
At the heart of our game is a simple, recurring question. What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action,
Would you say
drama,
I became a hero?
British humour, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens.
Quite a few chickens.
All of this combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
So it's a fable.
In classic Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill.
Okay.
It's here that in a moment of extreme danger, your heroic powers first emerge, and we discover that you are Albion's first hero in a generation. But not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger. Suddenly alone in the world,
who did that?
You'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
Okay.
Venturing out into the world is a huge moment because this is Albion like you've never seen it before.
Right.
Idyllic rolling hills, magical forests, bustling villages, sleepy hamlets.
It's giving Harry Potter.
Oversized vegetable patches.
Isn't it giving Harry Potter?
Vistas. And because our Albion is truly open world, for the first time,
Hogwarts.
You'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly.
No, wait, what was that game called? Not Hogwarts. Oh, come on, my brain is frozen. Come on, the game made from the Harry Potter universe. Oh. Can't believe I have to pause right now. Game from Harry Potter. What was it called? No, not Quidditch. Video game. I wasn't specific. Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy, that one. Okay, apologies. But yeah, that's what it's giving.
Freedom
Those are the vibes I'm getting.
From early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone.
Bowerstone.
Home to
I've never been there.
Fairfax Castle,
Fairfax.
the old clock tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
Fairfax is a media.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts. Rich and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game.
I imagine.
As you discover the secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster.
I hope this comes to PS5.
In the north of Albion,
damn,
you'll
so
find
realistic.
mountains,
great graphics,
craggy coastlines, spooky marshes, and the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone. Here, you'll meet the leaders of two rival gangs, vying for power, and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows.
The League of Shadows.
Our Albion is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
I can't argue with that. Look at that. That's amazing.
Albion, heroes are special, different. They're stronger than regular people.
Look at that.
They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you want to be. And that starts with being able to choose how your hero character looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin tone, tattoos, and scars. So the hero you play represents you.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be through the way you play, through the skills and abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Just like the classic trilogy, heroes in our game fight with a combination
giving
of
Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Seamlessly blending melee and ranged weapons with magical abilities.
Whoa, that chicken flew.
Allowing you to show off your
You can turn them into a chicken.
Against single opponents.
Ow.
And large groups of enemies alike.
Burn, baby, burn.
Is at the heart of our close quarters combat. You'll use light and heavy combos. often knocking enemies off balance and executing stylish finishers.
Yeah, it's exactly like Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Swap your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard and deal with troublesome flying enemies.
Whoa, get it!
And of course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both manipulate and devastate your opponents.
Yeehaw! Uses
We're
Thundaga.
excited to be bringing back some fan-favorite adversaries for you to fight.
Smack him. Wow, wow. Ow, that hurts. It's using a hammer on them.
Hobbs are back.
Hobbs?
As are Balverines, Hollow Folk, and Trolls.
Bang!
And we're adding brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken. Each enemy family is different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome. But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies is up to you.
Ouch!
But there's more to being a hero in Albion than fighting, so much more.
I imagine.
When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal, everyday stuff which happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
For
me, what I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion and the things you can do with them or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game where you could just mess around with the villages and townsfolk.
And we've built that same experience in the middle of our game too.
Right.
Buying a house, getting a job, making some money.
Romancing a villager, getting married, having kids.
Fancy a date?
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Buying another house. Buying every house in Albion.
Every house?
Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Dude.
Marrying a bunch more people. Having a bunch more kids. Probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
How many times?
And this game within a game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go.
Okay.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population.
Yeah, I suppose that's what you'd call them.
Every single one is unique. Each of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality.
I gotta say, this looks fun. This aspect of the game.
And just watch them live their life.
Wow.
They'll get up, go to work.
Okay, they've put a lot of work into it.
Then go home to bed.
They have put a lot of work into it. Oh.
Even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe the job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
Hey, you. Working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Boss. Maybe the bed they sleep in is in a house you own them. Because you're the landlord.
What just happened? Did we cut
their
out?
bed is on the street because you evicted
Oliver
them.
the beggar.
All right.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's you.
You're awful.
Okay.
And all of the
You're
stuff
such because
you
you
do
evicted
affects
them.
what
They think you're heartless.
You're a legend. Because everything you do builds your reputation.
Look at the visuals. It's stunning. This game.
Now that's an hero, right?
If
morality has always been super important to Fable.
Okay, I'm keeping a grain of salt because sometimes, a lot of times, let's be realistic, video games end up looking worse than they do in the trailers. And I'm also doing this with Crimson Desert, another game that's coming out soon, and I'm really looking forward to it. But the trailers, they overhype the games. It started, we're seeing less and less of this as time goes on, but when it comes to marketing games, companies tend to, and they want to promote their game, right? They want to make it look pretty. So when it comes to promotional trailers, the graphics tend to be a little bit better than the final product. So I'm thinking that it might not look this good. Like it would blow my mind if a game would look that good on my PlayStation.
That tension between good and evil underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a slightly different take on it.
Uh-oh. Oh!
For us, morality isn't black and white.
He kicked that chicken! He kicked it all the way into next week! Holy cow.
Morality is subjective.
Just see that? Why would you kick the chicken?
No two people see things exactly the same way.
Okay, that was funny. That was funny.
Everything you do earns you a reputation.
Okay, this game went from a...
And every person in Albion will have
8
a
out of 10 to a 9.5 out of 10.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did directly to
you're
them.
rich, twat.
They'll love you or hate you for the choices you make.
I think you're
and
rich,
they will
twat.
always tell you why.
Oh my god.
Although, usually from a safe distance.
Okay.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will.
This game is awesome.
Imbecile.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make. And you are going to make a lot of them.
Sick
Big choices, little choices,
Sick bird.
moral choices, and some
where is
choices
this game?
that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game.
Oh, what else?
We call this
We're
idea,
gonna burn the whole
your choices
city down?
change the world. Let's give you an example.
Oh,
Early in
jeez.
the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers a magical growth formula.
Okay.
He accidentally turns himself
wow.
into a giant and becomes
That
a
is a
big
real
problem.
person. That is
It'll
a
be
real
your job to
person.
deal with him, and ultimately will
He
be
exists
your choice
somewhere in
whether
the
to
world.
kill him or to spare him. If
I've
you
seen
kill
him.
him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
Wow.
And that is going to affect house prices. It will also affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Okay.
Especially Dave's sister.
Oops.
In Fable, the choices you make will define you.
So the corpse is just going to
What does
stay
being a
there
hero
and
mean
rot?
to you?
Okay.
At Playground Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here. Every member of this team, which we've built from
I gotta
scratch,
say, this
has two
looks
key things in common.
amazing.
A deep love for the franchise.
This looks insane.
And a burning desire
Like,
to
there's
bring
nothing
it
you
back.
can't do in this game.
We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before. It's been great to finally tell you a little about the game we're making. There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch. I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2026.
Autumn?
From all of us
So
here,
my spring.
thanks for watching.
Holy cow. Okay, this was the most impressive thing we got. Wait, are we done? They said that we're going to show 3 games. They showed 4. Oh, well, 3.5. Is that it? Are we done? I think we're done. I'm assuming we're done. What's this? It's just recap, quick recap. It's just a quick recap. We'll leave it at that. I think I'll turn it down.
This is a multiplayer party brawler, and it's just as much about the act of trading with your friends as it is fast-paced competitive
Okay.
destruction.
So yeah, Fable was the by far the best thing we got in this presentation, because there's nothing that you cannot do. Like, you can play it seriously and just try to complete the story, or you can just take a humorous turn and just literally burn the house down, become an evil overlord, watch people's reaction, walk around town, have people calling you a twat or whatever. I think I'm going to really enjoy Fable. That's definitely on my list. That is definitely on my list. Second was this. What did they call it? Beast of Reincarnation? I like that. The other two I'm not even going to mention. Beast of Reincarnation. Oh, look at that. They've got one for each season. Interesting. Nice. So, yeah. I think Fable I'm already sold on. Beast of Reincarnation I would need to see a little bit more of, because, like I said, it seems like something I've already played. Like, it feels like the type of action adventure game that I've played before, and for that reason it might be a little bit, I don't know, kind of drawn out. And in a year that's starting to seem a little bit packed with games, like right now we're trying to finish Pokemon ZA. After that, we're diving straight into Dragon Quest 7. Then we've got Crimson Desert coming out. Don't forget that GTA 6 is coming out as well this year. I don't know when, and I'm going to want to try it. I don't know if I'm going to play it the whole way. It seems amazing. It seems stunning. Then what else? There was another one. I'm going to want to play Fable. I don't know what's going on with Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. So there's like, as time goes by, there's more and more titles, and I know that I'm forgetting a few. I'm not remembering everything I want to play. So it just seems like there's an endless list that just keeps filling up more and more and more of really high-quality product, high-quality games, and they just added another one to it. I'm definitely playing Fable, and I have no idea how much time I'm going to spend with it as well. Like, it just seems like that game has no structure. It doesn't seem like it does have a story, but the amount of time you can spend with it, the way they've done it, seems endless. Like, you could just dive in and get into relationships or get into real estate, start owning businesses, creating your own businesses, or buying houses, marrying 10 different people and watching them beat each other up to death, or buying a farm and brutalizing the animals. I don't know. You can. That's what I'm saying. The possibilities in Fable are endless. Like, it has. I feel like that game has strategy elements. So yeah, I had heard of Fable before. I saw other streamers playing it, and not playing it, raving on about it, talking about it a lot, and hyping it up a lot. And I was always curious about it. I was always like, "What is Fable?" Like, I looked into it a little bit, and I found out that it was just an old Xbox game. But I saw a little bit of it, just a few clips here and there. It didn't seem like anything much. Just seemed like a funny British game, but nothing that I would be interested in playing. But this I definitely want to play. Oh yeah, you're kidding. I definitely want to play it. So yeah, that's it's definitely, it was a good presentation. I would give it a B. Not that I like rating presentations, but sometimes people ask. Forza Horizon 6 looked impressive as well. Visually, all of these games look good. Even Kill, like, and it just goes to show you that we've moved to a next level when it comes to the technological capabilities of the video game industry, right? All of these games look stunning. But on the other hand, you got to keep in mind that just because a game looks good doesn't mean that it'll play good. It doesn't mean that it has to play as well. Of course, like when you see something like Fable that gives you so many options and possibilities about how you go about your playthrough, right? That's sort of like a guarantee that you're going to have a good time with it. But like on the other hand, like I said, with Beast of Reincarnation, yes, it looks amazing, but it seems like, especially if you're an older gamer like me, it seems like the type of game that we've played before, right? Like I mentioned during the presentation, it borrows elements from God of War, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Nier, what else? All those games. But we've played those games. We don't want to play them again. Like, I don't care how intriguing. Like, it has to do something really well. It has to, like, just like Clair Obscur did, it has to make its story really unique to grab me, to make me want to play it. Like, Clair Obscur had this amazing story and an amazing cast as well. And it grabbed people in. It just made them say, I can't not play this. Because if I don't play it, I'll be doing myself a disservice, right? So that's what Clair Obscur did. And if Beast of Reincarnation can do that too, then it'll be successful. But so far, what I'm seeing is just, I can understand that the people at Game Freak wanted to do something different, but what I'm seeing is just them borrowing different elements from different types of games, different genres and all that, and just smashing it all into one. So, in all honesty, right now, I don't want to play it. I'm not adding it to my list. Like, not the list, not the streaming list, and not the off-stream list either, because I have games that I play in my spare time as well. I don't play everything on stream. Give me a minute. You think I play everything here? I have personal time. I have personal space as well. But yeah. All in all, great presentation. Congrats to the Xbox team. for this, and all the Xbox teams. They're making great games. They're doing great work. Even Kill, like I know I joked about it and I gave it some slack, but it's a nice looking game. It's a great looking game, and if you're at a party or if there's a group of people, a group of friends that are looking for something to play with one another, I reckon that Kill would be a great recommendation for them. Anyway, all right, that's about it with this, and we're going to put it to the side. I don't think there was anything else, was there? No, it's just this. So we're going to put this to the side, and I'm going to flip the screen a bit. I'm going to change the titles. I'm going to change all that. I'm going to pop to the bathroom real quick. It might take about 10 minutes or so, but we're going to change everything, and then we're going to go back to our regularly scheduled program, which is playing Pokemon Legends ZA, where I'll need your help to complete the game. All right, moving on. Be right back, people. I'll put some music on so you can chill.